Welcome to knowledge based video. Today we'll see the rivers and river systems of India. The rivers of India play an important role in the lives of the people. They provide potable water, cheap transportation, electricity, and the livelihood for many peoples nationwide. This easily explains why nearly all the major cities of India are located by the banks of the river. The seven major rivers, along with their numerous tributaries, makes up the river system of India. The largest basin system of the rivers pour into the Bay of Bengal. However, some of the rivers whose course takes them through the western part of the country and towards the east of the states of Himachal Pradesh empty into the Arabian Sea. All the major rivers of India originates from one of the following main watersheds: Aravalli Range, Himalayan and Karakoram ranges, Sahyadri or Western Ghats in western India, Vindhya and Satpura range, and Chota Nagpur plateau in central India. Himalayan glaciers in the Indian subcontinent are broadly divided into three river basins, namely the Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. The Indus basin has the largest number of glaciers of about 3,500, whereas the Ganga and Brahmaputra basins contain about 1,000 and 660 glaciers respectively. Ganga is the largest river system in India. However, these rivers are just three among many. Other examples are Narmada, Tapi and Godavari. The Indo-Gangetic Plain. The Indo-Gangetic Plain is also known as Ganga Satlaj Ka Maidan. This area is drained by 16 major rivers. The major Himalayan rivers are the Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. These rivers are long and are joined by many large and important tributaries. Himalayan rivers have long courses from their source to sea. Aravalli Range river system. Following rivers flow from the Aravalli Range both northwards to Yamuna as well as southwards to Arabian Sea. North to south flowing rivers originates from the western slope of Aravalli Range in Rajasthan, passes through southeastern portion of the Thar Desert and ends into Gujarat. Loni River of 495 km originates in the Pushkar Valley near Ajmer, ends in the marshy lands of Ran of Kutch. Sabarmati River of 371 km originates on the western slopes of Aravalli Range of the Udaipur district and into the Gulf of Cambay of Arabian Sea. West to northwest flowing rivers originate from the western slope of Aravalli Range in the Rajasthan, drain into the southern Haryana. These are identified as the late Harappan phase of Indus Valley civilization culture has been found along the banks of these rivers. Sahibi River originates near Manoharpur in Shikar district, flows through Haryana along with its following tributaries: Dohan, Sota, Krishnavati, Mokhota. West to northeast flowing rivers originating from the eastern slopes of Aravalli Range in Rajasthan flows northwards to Yamuna. Chambal River of 1024 km, a southern side tributary of Yamuna River. Baras River of 529 km, a northern side tributary of Chambal, etc. Ganga's river system. The major rivers in the system are Ganga, around 2740 km starting from Bhagirathi Gangotri Glacier in Uttarakhand, Chambal of around 1024 km flows through Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and merges into Yamuna in Uttar Pradesh. Betwa of 676 km, a non-Himalayan rivers, covers Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh before merging to Yamuna. Yamuna of around 1376 km runs its most of the course parallel to the Ganga before contributing its water to Ganga at Prayagraj. Gomati of 529 km starts near the junction of three borders via Nepal, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. Ghagra of 1156 km starts in Nepal near Uttarakhand. Soni of 784 km, a non-Himalayan river, covers Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand and Bihar, which is the second largest of Ganga's southern tributaries. Gandak of 652 km starts from Nepal. Kosi of 625 km starts from Nepal. Brahmaputra of 3969 km merges into Ganga to form the grand river Padma in Bangladesh. Brahmaputra river system. The Brahmaputra river originates from Tibet with the name Yerlong Tsampo of 2809 km and forms the upper stream of Brahmaputra in Tibet. Siang of 184 km enters India in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. Daibang, major tributary flowing through Arunachal Pradesh before merging into Brahmaputra river in Assam. Lohit, one of the third major tributaries of Brahmaputra, flows through Arunachal Pradesh from the easternmost India. Brahmaputra of 780 km runs across the states of Assam from east to west, entering Bangladesh afterwards. Teesta of 324 km, one of the largest tributaries of Brahmaputra, originating in the borders of Sikkim and Tibet, flowing south, and it joins Brahmaputra in Bangladesh. The Brahmaputra of 196 km in Bangladesh is known as Jamuna. The Jamuna river merges with Padma in Bangladesh before finally falling into the Bay of Bengal. Brahmaputra has total length of 3969 km as per the latest mapping. Indus River System. The Indus River originates in the northern slope of the Kailash range near Lake Manasa Sarovara in Tibet. Although most of the river's course runs through neighboring Pakistan, as per regulations of Indus Water Treaty of 1960, India can use only 20% of the water from these rivers. A portion of it does run through Indian territory, as do part of the course of its 5 major tributaries listed below. These tributaries are the course of the name of the Punjab of South Asia. The name is derived from the Panj, that is 5, and Ab, that is water. Hence, the combination of words which means land with the water of 5 rivers. The Indus is 3249 kilometers long. The major rivers in Indus river system are Indus of 3249 km, Sutlej of 1600 km, Chenab of 960 km, Jhelum, Ravi of 729 km, Base of 485 km, Soyank of 216 km, Zanskar of 196 km, Jalwan of 138 km. The Peninsular River System. The major water divide in peninsular rivers is formed by the Western Ghats, which run from north to south close to the western coast. Most of the major rivers of the peninsula, such as the Mahanadi with tributaries like Tel, the Godavari with tributaries like Wainganga and Indravati, the Krishna with tributaries like Bhima and Tungabhadra, and the Kaveri flows eastwards and drains into the Bay of Bengal. These rivers make their delta at their mouths. The Narmada, Periyar and Tapti are the only long rivers which flows west and makes estuaries. Coming to the peninsular rivers. The Mahanadi is a major river in east central India. It originates in the Shihava mountains of Chhattisgarh and flows its major course through the states of Orissa. This river deposits more silt than any other river in the Indian subcontinent. Mahanadi flows through the cities like Sambalpur, Kolkata and Banki. Godavari. The Godavari River covers the second longest course in the India after the Ganga River. The river originates at Triambakeshwar in Maharashtra and together with its tributaries Pravara, Indravati, etc. flows through the states of Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Orissa, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Pondicherry. Finally flows into the Bay of Bengal. The river Krishna. The river Krishna is the third longest river in the India with a length of about 1300 km. Originating from Maharashtra's Mahabaleshwar region, it flows through Karnataka, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh to finally pour into the Bay of Bengal. The Kaveri. The Kaveri River is a major river in southern India and originates in Kodagu, Karnataka, in the form of a spring at Brahmagiri Hill at Talakaveri. The river Kaveri is also known as Gangas of the South. It is one of the holiest rivers in southern India. The river Kaveri widens as many tributaries such as Hemavati, Moyari, Shimsa, Arkavati, Honnole, Kabini, Bhavani and Amaravati joins it. It flows about 800 kilometers across the states of Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, slightly touching Puducherry and drains into the Bay of Bengal. Narmada and Tapi River. Narmada and Tapi are the only major rivers that flows into the Arabian Sea. The total length of Narmada flowing through the states of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Gujarat equals to 1312 km. The Tapi River follows a parallel course to the south of Narmada, flowing through the states of Maharashtra and Gujarat on its way into the Gulf of Khambhat. So that's all in this today's video. If you have any questions, do comment below. do subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for latest notifications.